Airsoft Connecticut, Airsoft reviews, chronos, and unboxings. Today on Airsoft Connecticut, we'll be doing a review on the WE 1911 Airsoft gas blowback gun.
Connecticut here today, here at the headquarters of Don Pro Pat, my awesome friend and amazing guitarist. Check him out. And today here I got the WE M1911 for you guys that I bought off of Airsoft GI for $105. Check it out. Comes in this box. This is WE 1911 Airsoft gas blowback gun. When you open it up, you'll have your report sheet, which will have your FPS that it was measured at. This one was measured at 300. And you'll have your manual, which is in English and some other language that I have no clue. And your gun and your 2 mags. Now, one thing I'm going to mention about the mags in this, they have a history of breaking the seals and just things going wrong with them, so watch out for that. Or buy extras, even more than 2. The gun, I think it looks sweet, personally. It's full metal, except for the hand grip. Even all the internals are full metal. And mags, also full metal, both of them. And, of course, the feeding nozzle, or whatever you want to call it, the bottom. These are 16, they hold 16 BBs. And this gun, very easy disassembly, easy to figure out. It has a hand safety here and your safety here. So you have 2 hand safeties. You can't pull the trigger if this isn't pushed down. And same with this. Doesn't let the bullet go back. And now I'm going to show you guys how to take it apart. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to bring it halfway back until it lines up with, you see a little hole. And then on the other side, once it's right there, you see the button, and you want to just pop it out right when it's lined up. Put it right here. See, you just push it out. Then the whole upper receiver will slide off. And be careful because the spring right here, which is the blowback spring, will fly out. Gotta be careful. Likes to do that. See it? And then if you take this out, you could take off the whole barrel, but I'm not going to take that out. And pretty easy. You can see whole lower receiver. And oh, one more thing, it has to be cocked back in order to take it apart and put it back together. So now you just want to slip this back in and slide it back onto the lower receiver. There we go. You just pop this back into place. And back to normal. Now, the blowback on this gun feels really nice. You can get about a whole mag out of it from a few pumps of propane or green gas. It's a very reliable gun, I'd say, but they do have a bad history with the mags, so I'd be careful for that. Again, this is 105 on Airsoft GI, and we'll move on to some.
Now we'll be moving on to the chrono. This shooting test was done using 20 gram BBs. Now, as you can see from that shooting test, this gun will shoot anywhere from 250 FPS to 300. This is all depending on how much gas you have left in your clip and what kind of BBs you were using. Our test was done with 20 gram BBs. Now, this gun, I will tell you right now, it is terrible in the winter. This is definitely a summer gun. It will not work in the winter. You will probably get, if you're lucky, 2 shots off, and you have to keep siliconing it. It's terrible. So I'd recommend not using this gun in the winter. Or if you live in a warm place, that's fine. We live in Connecticut. It's not warm, sadly. Now, another thing about this gun, I can't even tell you how many times I mentioned it. I just don't want people to buy it and then feel like they got ripped off. The guns, or the mags in this gun are terrible. They really are. I've had so many friends that had it that their mags have been broken and they complain about it. But otherwise, besides the mags, I will say this is a great gun. Easy to disassembly. It's just a good starter gun, I would say. Now a full mag takes about, when I fill the mag up, I do 4 pumps of 10 to 7 seconds each, depending on how cold it is outside. You know, the weather, because you might need more or less. And I would rate this gun probably a 6 out of 10, just because of the main fact that the mags suck. But again, this is $105 on Airsoft GI, and they probably have it on e-bike too. It's a common gun. I've seen it in quite a few places. But that's about it for today. This is Dylan from Airsoft Connecticut, and I will see you guys later. We also recommend that you subscribe and rate our videos, and you can follow us on Facebook now under Airsoft Connecticut. Just look us up and follow us. Thank you, guys.